I'd actually transferred here from Concordia. I went to school in Montreal first, and I went there because you get Quebec residency if you live there for a year, and you get cheaper tuition. Really, I've realized that our system in total is kind of broken, so I'd like to be able to make some sort of input on that.
How do you pay for school?
Scholarships, student loans. I work 2 jobs.
Have you accumulated debt because of your education? If so, how much and from whom?
Province, federal government, a lot, probably the ballpark of like $30,000, $40,000, $50,000. And it's really only going to go up here from here. And then if you want to do grad school, it's that much more. When you go into the idea of getting into school and taking a student loan, you're always told that, like, okay, you'll get debt now, but you'll make money later. And then as you're going through life and you're going through university, you see so many of your friends that just graduated and are still working the same job they were working while they're in school. Now they just got more hours and they're sitting there with more debt than they know how to pay. Your debt 100% affects your plans in the future. The minute you come out of school, you're like, oh, I can do anything. I've graduated, I have an education. I can do anything I want to do. Can you? If you really want to do anything you want to do, all right, take 6 months to travel. Come back and see what happens with your student loan. You can't. You have to come back, you have to find a job, you probably have to move in back with your parents because you got a student loan to pay, and you got 6 months to find a job until the student loan starts racking up on top of you. Like, they have a term for this, and people forget it. It's indentured servitude. So you are forced into the system because you owe the system so much. So because you owe the system, you are then forced to work for it. If you can loosen up some of the debt, people are able to work outside of the system and come up with new ideas, come up with creative ways to help our economy, to help other people.
What does government need to do to make life and education more affordable for students like you?
A better payback system. Like, don't say, okay, it's on a time period. Like, okay, look, when you find a job that you can start making the money that you can pay back, then pay us back.
What difference would having less student debt make in your life and plans for the future?
Freedom. So much more freedom. People don't understand the thing that pushes an economy, that grows an economy, is innovation. Innovation comes from students. Innovation comes from people who have the ability to make mistakes. If you take that ability away from people, you just end up stagnating. How many times did the Wright brothers fail before they learned how to fly? How many times do you fail before you succeed? But you can't fail, because if you fail, you're bankrupt and your life is over. That's what we're looking at right now. Why?